and I'm back, and today this is the last video in my All My Dragons review series because the game is shutting down, and in my last video I bought my final dragon. So now I can finish this series as well. I never wanted to finish this series, but I guess it is what it is. It was gonna come sooner or later, but just it came a little too soon. I mean, they only gave us less than a month to, do everything that we want to do. They should have told us a little bit more in advance, but whatever. This is the one we start with. It is my Titan Hushboggle named Shimmery. Absolutely no idea why I named it that, but it doesn't matter. The Hushboggles are they're some of the best dragons in the game, I would personally say. The Titan and the adult look almost identical, but they both look great, so I don't care. And I mean, just the wings, they look so good. It only has its back legs, which I kind of like. It has this type of like empty eyes, which is also something I really like. This is definitely one of like my favorite dragons. I think it was in my top 10 dragons video. I don't exactly remember. It probably was. And I mean, look at the blast this thing has. Like, look at that. That is one of the best blasts in the game. I can look at that like forever. And when oh my god, that is so pretty. I can't stop looking at it. It is truly gorgeous. I really love this dragon. Also, the way it runs, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of hops around. It's very cute. I go on to the next one, which is the Titan Zipporate. Rate, I'm not sure. But this is a little bit of a confusing dragon. I mean, I gotta say I do like it, but I was never overly fond of it. It's called Enter Name here because I didn't care, and I still don't care too much. It is kind of, I noticed this dragon is kind of strange. Oh my god, look at the lighting here! But it is a little strange that at some points it looks a little too detailed for this game. Like on the wings, how all of this is textured, sometimes it feels a little weird. But personally, I would say it's a nice one. Let's see the blast. Yeah, both heads shoot. That is very cool, actually. That, ooh, look at, like, what kind of blast is that? There's like, I'm impressed for sure. It has two heads. We have a few dragons now that have two heads, and the spikes on the back are 3D. Yes, that is amazing. The wings are also quite nice. The colors, I think, are serviceable, but I know some people like it, but this part, like on the nose, I don't like the green bit. I don't know why it needs to be there. Why does it exist? I would prefer without it, but I can live with it, I guess. And of course your Viking gets nicely stabbed on the spikes. Next up is this thing, the Abominable or something like that. I named it Abomination because, I mean, just look at it. Yeah, I still don't understand why this dragon was ever made. Like, it's a mixture of a Gronkle and, like, what? A Monstrous Nightmare, I think. And it does not... Okay, the running is awful. I mean, look, honestly, at this point, no matter how much I think this dragon is ugly, I do appreciate that it's part of my collection, because my collection is not just dragons that I love. My collection is all sorts of things, and I feel like I do actually have a little bit of an emotional connection to this thing, mostly because it's kind of funny how bad it is. I'm sure there are some people out there who like it, but I am not one of them. I feel like these kind of dragons, I don't understand why they even make them in the first place. Because, like, you can make so many other better, like, hybrids than this. Because the crystals, or whatever, the rocks, I don't think they're crystals, they're actually rocks. This is just the skin that I'm wearing. But, like, actually the dragon without this skin looks even worse. So the rocks on the back just kind of look like a disease. Like, doesn't this just look like something's growing out of it? It does not work. So I think the skin definitely... this is actually a nice one too, but I think the skin helps a little. At least it makes the eyes look a bit more interesting. Yeah, I think I'm done bashing on it. You know what? Fine, you can be in my collection. You exist, and I appreciate your existence to some extent. But let's move on to something a bit better. Actually, something amazing. The Gruesome Gore Gripper. I cannot. With this dragon, this is absolutely the definition to me of a great dragon. It is a great hybrid. The design, the shape of it is amazing. It is giant. It looks intimidating. The animations are all beautiful. The color options were amazing. So I honestly, I really like the colors that I chose for it. And overall, I literally cannot find a single thing to complain about except maybe the eyes are yellow. But you know what? That is just a tradition. Oh, interesting. My Viking is invisible? Wow. Actually, I never had this glitch before. I had the glitch in which, you know, your Viking, like, kind of floats around. Okay, not floating, actually blinking. I remember that. But I have never had this before. Actually, that's kind of cool. You'll really find something new with School of Dragons every day. Okay, Oh my god! Look at that! Wait, no, okay, here I am. Okay. That is so cool. Okay. I'll take it. I'm having a lot of fun with this. So, I don't know really what to say. I feel like I said already a lot about this dragon. I don't know. I love it. It's gonna be so sad that I have to part ways with this dragon. This is one of the best ones. Okay, I gotta move on. I could make a whole, like, another video. I already reviewed this dragon a while ago, but like I could make a whole another video just rambling about how much I love it. But I shouldn't do that. We have the Gravenapper next. The dragon that the more I look at, the less I like. I don't know how that's happening. You know, buddy, this was like, I think the Dreadfall dragon. Once again, they make something with the Bonapper, which, you know, I guess it's fine, but I don't know. I think the head is too big for me. I don't like how, like, the tail looks like only the back of it is animated. The most of the body is very stiff looking. The wings aren't anything too interesting. The face is fine. That dive is actually kind of nice. But, like, I am not the biggest fan of the colors, I'm not the biggest fan of the design overall, and I know some people like this dragon, but it's really just not for me, even though it's kind of like a snake-like dragon, and I love snakes, but this one just doesn't really do anything for me. Now another interesting fella, the Frostmare. It's called Frosty Frost Frost. Wait, what? I really named it that. Frosty Frost. Oh god, I'm sorry. Also forgot to point out the names for the last two. This one is called Bill because he looks like a bill. And this one is called Big Head because he has a big head. We can move on now. So Frosty Frost, that is awful. Actually, I mean, this dragon, I feel like I'm not the, like, biggest fan of it. But something I gotta give it to this dragon is the colors. The pattern is so pretty. I'm not sure, yeah, this isn't actually, I thought kind of that this was a skin, but no, this is the skin that you got. The skin was even more detailed that you could get in the event, but this is just what you get for the base dragon. I would honestly argue that, like, out of the, like, attention to detail when it comes to the dragon's coat, this might be the best one. I am not 100% sure, but I mean, just look at it. It just... I don't know who made it, but pretty nice. Even though I do gotta say, I think the head is a little bit too big for my liking, and overall, the shape of it is not my favorite, but the wings look quite nice, and the dive is pretty good. It's not the most impressive dragon ever, but I would say it's pretty good. This thing, the Songwing. I know many people do not like this dragon. Yeah, this has been happening quite a lot, actually. So I hope that I can get back in the game. Oh my god, I managed to get back in. I cannot tell you. I almost lost my mind because recently I would often not be able to get in the game at all for like multiple hours, mostly in the evenings. And now I thought that like if it kicks me out now, I might literally not be able to get back in at all. And I'm so scared that at some point the game will just say, okay, no more, and that I won't be able to like say a proper goodbye because I need to make one more video of School of Dragons, and if I can't make that, I will lose it in like it'll be awful. So okay, I managed to do it. It took a little while, like 10ish minutes or something, but it's fine because I managed to get back. It doesn't matter, nothing matters. I am here, please don't kick me out again. I will go insane. Not out of anger, just out of fear. So yeah, let's continue with the Songwing, this dragon that so many people really do not like, and I mean, I kinda get it. This dragon doesn't really fit in School of Dragons because it's not from School of Dragons. It's actually from, I think, Rescue Riders. So, you know, it's like a kid's spin-off show of How to Train Your Dragon. It's not really connected at all. So many people don't really like it. I personally really do. I think it's a very beautiful dragon. It looks like a butterfly of sorts. The fact I have like a few skins for it, and like all of the skins I have are beautiful. So this one, it is gorgeous. This one is so pretty, and then this, and even the original colors I chose were also quite nice, but I mean, just look at all of these. I don't know which one I want to play with. Maybe I'll take this one for a second. I just love all of them. I love the animations as well. The way the wings are shaped just looks great. I have to admit the head is a little bit weird, but like, I'll take it. I love how the feet look like it has like socks on, and the way that the tail is shaped is quite interesting. It's a very like detailed dragon. It is really gorgeous. All of the skins look beautiful on it. I mean, oh god, the fact that the animations are great, but the design and the colors are even better just makes this dragon something to just look at and be just so mesmerized by, because it is mesmerizing. Next, the Sandbuster New. Actually, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have okay, let me just see. I have a dragon named New, I have a dragon named New, but I don't know if I have a dragon named New. I think I might actually not, which is kind of funny. Okay, so we're missing New. Because I have New. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And by the way, the Songwing is called Art because it's artistic. Yeah, I know. Impressive. So this is this dragon. Again, the head is a bit too big. This is a fairly popular one. I know, because I'm not sure in which like spin-off this dragon was introduced. But I know people were pretty happy because School of Dragons like did a good job of copying the show and putting the dragon in the game. I personally didn't like it that much. Like I thought it was fine, but it's one of those like more mediocre dragons for me. But at least I'm glad that most of the community was pretty satisfied with it. I mean, the skin I have on it, yeah, actually, yeah, no, it looks better without the skin on, actually. But, you know, it's fine. It's okay. And now we have this situation. So we have Light, the Light Fury. But then we also have Lighter, the Light Fury. So here's the story. I was reviewing this dragon, you know, as you do review dragons. And, of course, I need to record myself and I need to record the screen. I was recording both. But the screen did not record properly because I didn't set it up properly. So the screen was just pitch black, and I decided, because I kind of said everything I wanted to say about the dragon, and I definitely like it. I mean, it's just basically the Nightlight model, but like Light Fury, and you can like customize it a little, but not really. You can change the eyes, which is pretty cool. So I basically said everything I wanted to say in that video, and I just didn't feel like it made sense to re-record the video, so I decided that I will just, you know, use my screen, which is what, like, the screen that records me, that's what was fine, but the screen of my game is the one that was missing, so I decided to just add it in later. I don't know if I did it well, I tried, you know, but that meant that I needed to actually buy a new Light Fury so I could record a segment in which I was, like, showing off the customization and all of that. And that is why we have a lighter. So I later changed the eyes to be a bit different. I love both of them. They both matter to me. And I think it's honestly funnier that there's two of them and that this one kind of looks evil because it has like reddish orange eyes, something like that. I don't know why he's sad. Like, come on, don't be sad. What the hell? Like, you're fine. It's a nice dragon. I think it's nice that they actually gave you, like, some customization to the Light Fury. That's something I know we all kind of wanted. And we can say Light and Light are, like, siblings or something, who cares. So then we have the Adult Sword Stealer. I called it best name because I gave it the best name. Do not complain. This is actually a dragon that surprised me, because I didn't think I was gonna like it and ended up liking it quite a lot, and now I'll be very sad that I only got so little time with them. Like, come on. I kinda wish I bought them a little earlier. But, you know, this is the last kind of, I mean, the Light Furies were also added, but I count this as, like, the last, like, dragon added, because the Light Furies are just the Night Lights, but lighter. But this dragon is a fully, like, made dragon, and I really do think it's good. I don't think it's perfect. The some parts are a little off. Like, I don't think the running is particularly great, but overall the dragon looks pretty damn good. The blast looks kind of underwhelming though, which is kind of strange for new dragons, but that's fine. I kind of really love the face. I think the face is the best part of it. Like, the face was the thing I was most weirded out about, but now I'm like, I kind of love it. And the Titan version of the Sword Stealer, which I named Sword, very, you know, fitting, still has a bunch of things piled up only here. I don't know who hurt you. Why is there arrows in my dragon? That is so sad. But this one looks pretty dope too. I quite like the colors. I really grew to love these colors that I chose for it. And yeah, it's almost the same thing, but I think you can recognize that it's a Titan. I think it's a Titan, decently well made. It's not the best one, but it's definitely one of, like, nice Titans. And as I said, I think this dragon, you know, kind of captures the spirit of School of Dragons. You know, sometimes they don't make things that are perfect, but they make things that feel How to Train Your Dragon like. You know, this dragon definitely feels like it's from How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know, again, which series this dragon got introduced in. Was it even from a series? Is it a completely new one? I'm not sure. Last, but certainly not least, the Quaken. This is the dragon that I decided was gonna be my last dragon. I don't know really why. That's the first one that came to mind when I was thinking, okay, I will have a video of making, like, buying the last dragon. Who do I want? I was like, the Quaken. And then my brain was like, okay, sure, I'll take it. And, you know, I don't think I really regret it. I always wanted to buy the Quaken. I always just kind of put it off and I was like, oh, I'll buy it at some point. Yeah, well, I did. And I quite like it. And I think it's cute. And I know, honestly, is it an unpopular opinion to think this dragon is cute, or does everybody think it's cute? I think it's supposed to be, like, menacing. I don't see it. I think it's just a big blob. But a good type of blob. And I named it Quake Bee. I actually first named it Quake, but then I decided to color it like a bee. So then I named it Quake Bee. And I'm obsessed with that name. I cannot stop saying it, Quake Bee, Quake Bee. It's so good. But it is the last one I will buy. I will not buy any other dragon. This is the one I wanted for my last one. And I think I'm happy with it. I will miss all of my dragons for sure. Like, if there's something I love about School of Dragons, it is the dragons. That is the thing that I care the most about. I don't even really read the quests. I don't care that much about the stables, even though they are nice, and the minigames I almost never play either. I'm here for the dragons, and these are my dragons. Anyways, that will be pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.